Hello, my name is Devin with HDpiano.com, and in today's lesson, I'll be showing you guys how to play Anyone by Demi Lovato. It's a gorgeous piece, and it sounds like this. 3, 4. Into the verse. Repeat those 4 chords: F sharp major, C sharp minor, E major, and B major. All right, beautiful piece. That's the intro and the verse, and those 4 chords, just a 4-chord loop, will repeat for the entire song from start to finish. That means it's a very easy song to learn, very beginner friendly, but that doesn't mean we can't really take it somewhere and make it a little more pianistic. So check out an approach like this. All right, same 4 chords, just exploring them a little more thoroughly. All right, so we're obviously working with a very beautiful palette in this one, and I'm so excited to explore it with you guys. We're going to learn that intro and that verse in this video, and of course, we'll learn the rest of the song over at HDpiano.com. So let's start with that intro. But before I even show you that, I just want to tell you one cool trick. We are in the key of F sharp major. That means all the black notes are available to us. All right, that's the F sharp major pentatonic scale. So if at any point you just want some really beautiful effect, hold down the pedal and just gliss down those black notes and you'll get a nice, colorful sound. All right. The intro starts off with just this really barren, really, I don't know, it's just this janky upright piano with so much character, really expressive, and the melody is beautiful. F sharp above middle C, which is here. And we walk up. All right, so we walk up the 3 black notes, come down, but we skip F sharp and jump to E. So the rhythm there is 1, 2, 3, 4, E, and 1, E, and 2, 3, 4. So try that with me one more time. And notice my fingering here. Got my pointer on F. That leaves room for the thumb to play the E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, E, and 1, E, and 2, 3, 4, E, and 1, E, and 2. Same rhythm. This time we just used our first 3 fingers instead of jumping up to that A sharp. And then the last time we go bum, 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 bum. And that's walking down our 3 fingers, G sharp, F sharp, E, and then crossing our pointer over to D sharp, and then landing there again on the final measure. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. We're into the verse. Now, if that's challenging, if that was a little too fast, then go ahead and use the speed controls on the video player, whether you're on YouTube or at hdpiano.com, and practice along at maybe 50%, 75%, until you can get it up to speed. Left hand, also very simple, just quarter notes. All right, so we're going between an F sharp and a C sharp in the left, and then we're going to jump down to a C sharp with our pinky, but play the same pattern. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. That's the first 2 measures. Let's see if we can do it with the right hand, really slow. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E, and 1, E, and 2 and 3 and 4, E, and where do we go from here? We bring our left hand to E and B, and the same pattern applies. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So here we go to B, F sharp, and then we go to a higher B, and then we come back down to F sharp. So the whole intro at this nice slow tempo, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 E, and 1 E, and 2, 3, 4 E, and 1 E, and 2, 3, 4 E, and 1, 2, 3, 4, A sharp, and then we land on our first chord of the verse. So that, my friends, is the intro. Beautiful, and we're going to see that kind of popping up throughout the song to kind of echo the vocal. It's a very responsive piano part. And I will say now that this arrangement will kind of be a mix of the recorded version, but also the live version played at the Grammys. I felt that the recorded version was just a little bit too sparse. That piano works because it has so much natural character, but if you were to play this on like a keyboard, like even like the keyboard I'm playing, it sounds nice, but it just wouldn't carry as much weight with so few notes. So we kind of thickened it up and used a little bit thicker chords. But like I said, only 4 chords here, and the idea is that you learn these 4 chords and some of the basic concepts, and you kind of create your own arrangement. You don't have to play it exactly like I play it or like they played it on the record. Okay, so we've got that intro. Just want to make one quick point about pedaling. We want to do what we call pedaling harmonically, meaning anytime there's a drastic change of the chord, so basically every measure in this case. So we hold the pedal, and we reset the pedal on the downbeat. Reset, and reset. You can see that reflected in the background of the video. Now, I might pedal a little bit more frequently. I might wait, pedal, and then pedal again, just to kind of clear out these top 2 notes and keep a really clean slate here, and do something similar here. Pedal again if I need to. All right, so explore pedaling. That's going to kind of make or break the clarity of this piece. Let's look at the verse. Let's learn those 4 chords to start. I'm going to show you them in root position. F sharp in the left, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp in the right. This is our first chord at its base. The reason I'm showing you in root position is because this song is really just an exercise in inversions. All the verses look like this. Verses and some choruses as well. I mean, honestly, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, you're going to see this in pretty much every section. It's called just inverting the chord up and back down. I'm doing it much faster than we'll be doing it, but just to show you. All right, so you'll basically learn this song by simply practicing your inversions. So F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Inverting up would mean putting the bottom note on top. So see how F sharp was on the bottom? Now it's on the top. Same thing applies to get to the next inversion. C sharp, F sharp with A sharp on top. Now if we invert up one more time, we have the same chord we started with, root position. So come back down, go down further, come back up. All right, practice this for every chord. The next chord, C sharp minor, C sharp, E and G sharp. Invert up, putting the C sharp on top. Invert once more, putting the E on top. Again. Come back down. We're going to see all of these different inversions in this song, so I recommend you do the hard work now and get really familiar with these 4 chords. E major root position, this is the 3rd measure, would be E, G sharp, and B. Up, up, up. We're back at root position. Come back down, down, come back up, whatever you want to do. Practice as much as you need to. And our B major chord, B, D sharp, F sharp. Put the B on top, put the D sharp on top, etc. Okay, so we have root position, 1st inversion, and 2nd inversion. All right, and then it resets. I'm going to be using those terms throughout this lesson. It's just going to make things go a lot faster. So our first measure, we start on 1st inversion, and we just, without looking at our left hand in too much detail, we take our right hand up to 2nd inversion, up to root position, back down to 2nd inversion. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, Notice I kept the C sharp in my thumb, totally an option as well. Come back down, root position C sharp minor, only this time we're going to move down. Second inversion, first inversion. Now we have a quick B major chord here, root position, with D sharp in the bass, which leads us nicely into E major, second inversion. So B, E, G sharp. We're going to come down with this one to first inversion, cut away the top note, put it back in, and then go to B major, second inversion. So F sharp, B, D sharp, and just stay there. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, that's the first 4 measures of the verse. We do a little thing at the end to get back into the next cycle. Let's look at the left hand. So the left hand goes 1 and 2, just going up from the F sharp to the C sharp to another F sharp. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, D sharp, C sharp, coming down with the right, down again, to B major over D sharp in the left, right? And now E major, second inversion with E in the bass, coming down, cutting away the top, adding it back, C sharp, B, and we just stay with the right. Let's look at those same 4 measures one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, D sharp, C sharp minor, root position, second inversion, first inversion, B major, root position, E major, second inversion, first inversion, top note goes away, comes back, down to B, and 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and. So that was B, and then F sharp and B together, C sharp, D, which leads us back into the second half of the verse. Now, the first 2 measures of this will be identical, so that's great. Let's ramp up the tempo a little bit. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, B major, root position, E major, coming down, now going back up, staying there, C sharp, and now root position, B major, 2, 3, E, and a 4, E, and. Beautiful. So I apologize if that was a lot of jargon being thrown out, but again, if you just learn those inversions nice and simply and practice along with those slow run-throughs, then you'll be golden. So I'm going to do it one more time, the entire verse. I think we covered the intro well enough. So I'm going to do the whole verse nice and slow, all 8 measures, and see if you can practice along. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, E, and a 4, E, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, coming down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, E, and a 4, E, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, so great work. That's all we're going to learn from this arrangement in this video, and the remaining sections over at HDpiano.com are probably going to move a little bit quicker, kind of assuming you've practiced those inversions. And right now, I just want to throw a few more harmonic concepts your way. If you check out my lessons with HDpiano, if you follow Lessons by Devin, then you might know that I love to start them off with a scale. Right, this song is in the key of F sharp major, right? That's our home bass, obviously. That sounds like home. But why did that scale sound kind of weird? That note, we never hear an E sharp in this song. It's always E natural. Right? C sharp minor, E major. Right? We see a lot of that E, which isn't diatonic to F sharp major. That's because this song is in the Mixolydian mode, meaning it's like playing the 7 notes of B major, right, all 5 black notes plus B and E, and then just starting that same scale from F sharp. And we get this kind of like modal sound. And that's such a huge part of why this song has such a beautiful expressive character, because we get that E natural. Okay, so I want you to just kind of keep that in the back of your mind and know that if you know all those 7 notes, you don't need to know any other notes for this entire song. The entire song, except for one chord leading into the outro, we're going to see a D natural, but otherwise, entirely diatonic. I'm probably going to run into a couple little moments, but basically, those are the only 7 notes you need for this song. All right, so it's kind of unusual. Most pop songs are diatonic to the major scale, but in this case, we're working with Mixolydian with that flat 7. But it gives it such a beautiful color. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys in this first video. I'll see you over at HDpiano.com to learn the rest and to explore those chords and concepts a little further. My name's Devin. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe, share this video, and follow us on social media so you know about all of our upcoming lessons. We've got one coming every day. We'll talk to you soon.